Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another pick a card reading for you, and today's pick a card is a reading all about your past life and what talents and gifts you have due to your past life. And we're just going to be exploring everything that you might have dealt with in a past life and why you may have the certain fears that you do. Okay, this is a collective reading, so it's important to use your intuition to guide you. If you feel called to more than one pile, that could be meaning that it's talking about more than one of your past lives, since most of us have many past lives. So feel free now to pause and meditate on the piles. We have pile number 1 over here with this crystal. Pile number 2 with this crystal. Pile number 3 over here with this crystal. And pile number 4 with this crystal. Okay, so take the time now to pause, meditate on the piles, and I will leave timestamps in the description box below, and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about your past life. What may have happened in your past life, what to expect in this lifetime, or possible fears that you may have brought over from a past life, talents and gifts that you brought over from a past life. Okay, we're gonna go into all of it. I'm gonna take some of these and put it over here to balance out the energy. All right, so without further ado, please do remember this is a collective reading. It's important to use your intuition to guide you throughout this entire reading. Alright, I'm going to first start by rolling the astro dice. This is going to get an overall energy of your past life as well as zodiac signs. This could be your zodiac sign, your past life zodiac sign, or the sign of your south node or north node, okay? Most likely it would be your south node because we're talking about your past life. So please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 1, those who chose this amethyst crystal here. What is the overall energy in regards to their past life? All right, we have the 6th house north node in Leo. Okay, so this to me says that your north node might be in Leo in the 6th house, which means the opposite house would be your south node in the 12th house in Aquarius. Okay, or it could be the opposite. In a past life you could have had this destiny to kind of bring structure and routines to your dreams and to be in the spotlight in some way. So in your past life, you could have been in the spotlight a lot. You could have been really expressive with the Leo energy here. The 6th house, you could have been of service to others. You could have brought structure and routine to your dreams and goals of allowing yourself to be heard and seen. I'm also picking up on that possibly in this lifetime, that is your purpose, to bring structure to your goals and your routines. And so you may feel like it's a bit of a struggle to kind of build structure and routine in your life. You may kind of feel like you have your head in the sky a lot. Some of you might struggle with anxiety as well. I'm picking up on possible anxious energy, okay? But I'm going to roll the die again to get additional zodiac signs. We have Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I'm just going to roll once more. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, this could be your north or south node, your Sun, Moon, or Rising. This lifetime, previous lifetime. Take it as it resonates, okay? It is a collective reading. Trying to find Leo again, put that back. All right, so let's dive into this, shall we? I'm gonna take these first as well as these ones. All right, what are we dealing with? We have food and hunger. Interesting. Angels, communal living, and imprisonment or slavery. Oh, all right. Interesting. Okay, so in a past life, you may have been living in a time where there was communal living. So you may actually find that you gravitate more towards community energy. Like you want to be a part of the collective in some way. You may feel very drawn to helping the collective in some way. You may be drawn to communities or community situations in some way. You are very connected to your angels. You may be even able to talk to your angels. You also may have, this is like deep, but like you may have been born into a family that struggled financially. You may have been born into a family where like there was poverty, even like picking up on this slavery energy or even imprisonment, okay, for some of you. So this actually might be a fear of yours. You may have in this lifetime this fear of not having enough, fear of, you know, being tied down by someone or something. So independence may be very important to you. It may be really important for you to be able to provide for yourself financially. You may even have subconscious fears of losing it all in some way. I'm also picking up on, you may also have fears of, you may actually too be really drawn towards health and wellness in some way, your physical fitness, you know, your food intake, things like that. Also, you may even struggle again with the anxiety, this imprisonment. This is like also giving me energy of imprisonment of the mind. But you're also someone who probably doesn't like to feel controlled, or when someone's trying to control you, you may act out because it triggers those past life wounds, definitely, okay? And depending on if you had a positive experience or not in your past life when it came to communal living, you may also get triggered in a community situation, community setting. Groups of people may stress you out if you had negative experiences when it came to communal living. But I do feel like you are able to talk to your angels, and that's actually really important for you to do in this lifetime, is to talk to your angels and your guides. All right, so we also have your power, intuition, heartache and loss, transformation, prosperity begins, and conflict and defeat. Okay, so yeah, you guys are actually really powerful. You are more powerful than you think, and you may struggle to see that at times. You guys also may have struggled with a lot of heartache and loss in a past life, which also may even, you know, stem to this lifetime as well. You may have gone through some heartache and loss that actually triggers a transformation within you that leads to prosperity. But then here you are with conflict and defeat, because I feel like when you get this prosperity, you struggle to feel like you are going to be able to keep this prosperity in your life, because you've dealt with so much loss in the past and possibly struggled financially in the past, that you have this fear that you are going to be without, or you're going to lose the prosperity that you create. You do struggle a lot with heartache and loss. So you are meant to trust your intuition, connect with your angels, and trust in the universe in this lifetime. I feel like you have a lot of spiritual gifts where your intuition is actually stronger than you think. It's actually very, very strong, and that's your power. Your intuition is your power, okay? And whenever you go through heartache or loss, this pushes you to transform. You're meant to transform in this lifetime, and you are meant to have abundance and to be financially stable. But the conflict and defeat here, I feel like it's your own mind, your own limiting beliefs that make you feel like you aren't worthy of this prosperity, because you are getting triggered, and it will trigger those unhealed wounds from a past life. That fear of losing, that fear of being without, that fear of being control. It's possible someone of power tried to control you in a past life. But your intuition, again, is strong, and there is this transformation of self turning into this strong leader who, you know, believes in themselves. You're meant to go through a huge transformation in this lifetime. I definitely feel that for you. And the more you trust and connect to your intuition and your angels, the easier it will be for you to undergo this transformation. All right, let's see what else we have. We have the second house. Yes, this talks about resources, finances, the material world, possessions, your worthiness, okay, your security as well. We have Libra energy, harmony, balance, socially aware. Okay, yeah, because of this imprisonment or slavery or this person of power who tried to control you, you are someone who, in this lifetime, you are someone who, you're all for justice. You will fight for the underdog. You don't want to, I feel like, you know, you're someone who is for social change and all of that. You're someone who wants to, you're really fair. You want harmony. You want to help people who are treated unfairly, essentially. Like, I'm even like getting like lawyer, judge, things like that. A reformer, someone who wants to make a big change, right? And with the second house, this is no surprise here, because again, in the past, you might have struggled financially due to whatever situation you were in. So in this lifetime, that is something that you're meant to transform. You're meant to transform your finances. You're meant to transform your worthiness, your self-worth. You're meant to find that worth within yourself. And we also have Cancer energy, okay? So this is all about comforting, protective, intuitive. Like I said, you're very intuitive, family-oriented, okay, nostalgic, and very protective energy. You are a very protective person. You're wanting to protect people who you feel like are, you know, being treated unfairly, who you feel like people of power are trying to, like you're wanting to fix the corruption in the world. I feel like that's something that's really important to you. And you also have a really nurturing soul. You're someone who people find nurturing. You're automatically someone who people are drawn to, because when somebody feels like, maybe people come to you with all their problems because they feel like you are someone who can nurture their soul and make them feel good, okay? And you're also meant to nurture yourself. You're meant to find your worth in this lifetime, because for so long you probably struggled with feeling like you weren't worthy. But you are, and you're meant to find your worth in this lifetime. Self-worth is so important for you, pile number 1. We have compassion. So yeah, you're a very compassionate soul. That's that Cancer energy, that nurturing, compassionate soul. You have a lot of compassion for humanity as well. Teaching and learning. You are meant to teach, and you're meant to learn and teach what you learn. You may be drawn to teaching in some way. You could be a spiritual teacher. You could be just a teacher in general. You may be drawn towards teaching others. I'm picking up on like Gemini, Sagittarius energy as well. So your north-south node could be Gemini or Sagittarius. We also have travel. So a lot of you are drawn towards traveling due to a past life. In a past life, you also may have traveled a lot. And that's kind of how you learned a lot as well, because you traveled a lot. You were well traveled. So you may be drawn towards traveling in this lifetime as well due to that past life. And we have protection. Yeah. So like I said, you're someone who wants to protect people. And you also are very protected in this lifetime as well. You are meant to live out your soul's mission in this lifetime, and your angels are protecting you, and they're going to make sure that nothing stands in your way. Even when you feel like something is in your way, this is all just an illusion of the mind, and you actually can break free and conquer, okay? You are protected. We have here palmistry, interpretation. Okay, so some of you could be drawn towards palm reading, and you may be actually able to learn a lot through palm reading. That's a gift, a spiritual gift. It's a spiritual talent you have. And also here we have confirmations, shooting stars. Some of you could be star seeds. You could relate to the stars. You may be really drawn and connected to the stars as well. You also are going to get a lot of confirmation in this lifetime that you are on the right path. Astrology could be really beneficial for you. Learning astrology I'm picking up on. We have Kundalini rising. Ignite your passion for life. Yes, some of you are going to go through your, is it called a Kundalini awakening or something like that? Bear with me as I'm not knowledgeable in that aspect, but yes, you are going to find your passion for life in this lifetime, and you're going to live out your passion. You are meant to live out your passion in this lifetime, and you are a very passionate soul. You probably have some fire within you, but you are meant to really ignite your passion in this lifetime, and that is actually going to make you money and help you become financially stable by following your passions. We have oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So some of you are actually gifted tarot and oracle readers. You are drawn to doing exactly like what I'm doing in this reading. You're really drawn to oracle cards and tarot, and that could be a gift. That's how you talk to your angels as well. And we also have heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Yeah, you're meant to turn your dreams into a reality in this lifetime, and you are protected. Whatever your heart desires, you can have, because in a past life you may not have gotten that, so you have this fear that you won't be able to do that. But let me tell you, all that anxiety, all that worry, you are meant to go after your heart's desires, and your angels are protecting and guiding you throughout this. So whatever you want, you can have it. So it's time to let go of those fears that you won't be able to make it happen. Now we have detective, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Yeah, you have this desire to seek out the truth. You are someone who has great powers of observation. Like I said, your intuition is so strong. You don't take things for face value. You are going to like go after it, dive deep. Like this is giving me like Scorpio in the 3rd house energy, Scorpio Mars energy. Like you want to get to the root of the problems, the source. You have a desire to seek out the truth, and you will probably find out the truth and share the truth with the world. We also have Avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. That's exactly what I was saying. You have this justice energy within you. Justice and fairness is important to you, especially when it comes to society and the collective. We also have Samaritan, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So no matter what, you are someone who wants to help other people. You want the world to be a better place, essentially. And even if, you know, you may not like someone, or you may not vibe with someone, you're not going to let that stop you from wanting to help them. You're someone who is a good Samaritan. You know what I mean? And then we have here Prince, romantic charm and potential for power. There it is, power. You are meant to be powerful in this lifetime. You have this charm about you that will attract a large audience to you, a lot of people to you, if that is your heart's desires. I feel like you will be well known and well received in this lifetime, even if you're not someone who's looking for like worldly recognition or anything like that. In your community, in your job, in your career, in your throughout your entire life path, people will recognize and know you as someone who is compassionate, who is all for fairness and justice, and they will find you as a very nurturing soul and charming as well. And now for your advice for this lifetime, we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. No surprise here, 6th house north node. Structure, routine is going to be important for you when it comes to grounding your dreams and turning them into reality, because like I said, in a past life you weren't able to do that. So you may have this energy of not being able to ground your dreams as much as you would like, but as soon as you get yourself into this discipline mode, you're going to succeed with flying colors. Like, discipline is everything for you in this lifetime. And we also have surrender to your full power, baby. Yes. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Yes, surrender to your full power. Know that you are worthy of the life you desire. You are worthy of success. Don't let your past hold you back, okay? So this is your reading pile number 1. I hope it resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I am sending you all of my love. Until next time. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about your past life, what may have happened in a past life, fears you may still have due to a past life, as well as talents and gifts that you brought over from your past life, okay? This is a collective reading. Please use your intuition to guide you, but if you are here, there's probably at least one message meant for you. All right, let's roll the astro dice to get an overall energy of this reading. So please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 2, those who chose this crystal here. Messages about their past life, please, Spirit. We have the 3rd house, Leo energy, and as well as Mars. Okay, so in a past life, I'm picking up on, okay, your Mars could be in Leo energy in your 3rd house, possibly something to do with communication, okay? I feel like in a past life you might have struggled to, communicate the way that you wanted, so you may struggle in this lifetime to communicate the way that you want to. Possibly you feel like there's like conflict when it comes to communicating, or even conflict with siblings as well, I'm picking up on, because Mars in the 3rd house gives me this conflict with siblings, conflict with relatives, that kind of energy. So you may struggle to connect with your siblings or your relatives in general, or even like conflict with neighbors, things like that, due to this kind of energy. But I do feel like communication is actually really important for you in this lifetime. And also kind of like healing these conflicts in some way. You could be a Leo, sun, moon, or rising in this lifetime or past life, or that could be your north or south node. But let's take a look at other zodiac signs. Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Gemini in the 3rd house, Gemini, Mars, Gemini, north, south node. Scorpio, same, Scorpio, 3rd house, Mars, north node, south node, sun, moon, rising, and one more. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, Mars, 3rd house. Okay, so there we go. And I was gonna put this back on Leo. Let's take a look at what you're dealing with here, shall we? All right, we have High Priest or Priestess. Ooh, we got some spiritual souls in here, really connected to your intuition. You got some spiritual insights within you. Trees, you're very connected to nature as well. You may actually be an environmentalist of some sort. You may be someone who really wants to protect Mother Nature. Spirituality and religion, yes, okay. Very spiritual pile, I feel like. Phobias, oh, okay. Baby, interesting, okay. All right. I'm actually picking up on that some of you actually, all right, this will be different for some of you and for all of you, but like some of you have a fear of having a child. Some of you have a fear of spirituality and religion as well. That could be like a wound of yours. I'm picking up on, so there is some fears and some wounds around spirituality and religion in some way. Maybe in a past life, just something might have happened when it came to that, where it kind of made you lose faith a little bit. But the thing is you're actually really, gifted spiritually. Like, you have a lot of spiritual wisdom within you if you allow yourself to become open to it. Maybe you have some trauma related to religion in some way. I completely could understand that as well. I feel like you're meant to seek out your own spiritual truth and connect with God and source in the universe in your own way. But you're meant to also, I feel like, heal some of these wounds as well. Like, I feel like when you connect to source, the universe, God, whatever it is that you vibe with, you will actually find that you are overcoming a lot of fears and you are creating a life that makes you feel good within, when you actually connect to source, because you are a high priest or priestess, okay? And you also have a fear or phobia around possibly having a baby in some way. And this could, I'm picking up on a couple different things. Again, use your intuition to guide you, but I'm picking up on, you know, either possible like death when having a child. So some of you may have in a past life, you know, have trauma related to birth, like giving birth. So the fear of giving birth is fearful for you, or seeing someone give birth is fearful for you. Also, you may have been abandoned and as a child, or you may have also been abandoned to take care of a child alone in a past life. So there's this heavy weight of responsibility when it comes to a child in your mind. So having a baby scares you in some way. So some of you have phobias and fears related to children or babies or just being a parent in some way. I don't know. Let me know if that relates at all. I'm gonna continue going through this to see further clarity here. All right, let's see what this shows. So we have financial and material changes, triumphant success, sacral chakra, material and spiritual prosperity, destiny. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys are actually meant to go through a huge transformation of how you see the material sides of things and the spiritual sides of things. I feel like for a lot of you, you are really connected to the material sides of life. Financial stability is super important to you. I definitely understand that. I feel like in a past life, you may have gone through a lot as like a single parent possibly, and you may have struggled financially, and then in this lifetime you may have even been born into a family that struggled financially, or there's something here with material, like the material sides of things. And you also may struggle with like your security as well, but also like your creativity in some way. You're a very logical soul, I'm picking up on, but you are destined to be material and spiritual, prosperous. You are meant to have both. You're meant to balance out your spiritual side and the material side of things, and you're meant to have triumphant and success, but you have to work through these fears that you have, because this is all part of your destiny, for sure. But due to a past life, you have all of these fears and phobias that are holding you back a little bit from wanting this or making this happen in the easiest way. I'm also picking up on that you are meant to heal some relationships in this lifetime, possibly with siblings. That's just something that's coming through because of the astro dice here. But I do feel like if you guys become more open to connecting with source, I know God triggers a lot of people. That word triggers a lot of people because of religion. Like I said, you might have religious trauma, or, you know, you might be really religious and spiritual in some way as well, but like, I don't know why, but I see this phobia. So it's like, let me know in the comments if you are really spiritual and religious, or if you have wounds connected to that and this is resonating in that sense, because it could go either way really. But you're meant to be really spiritual in this lifetime, and you're also meant to have a lot of abundance materially and spiritually, and you'll probably go through a lot of financial changes, especially because in a past life I feel like that's what happened. You went through a lot of financial changes that might have caused this lack of security in your life. And in this lifetime, you're meant to have that security, but you have to find it within first. Okay? Let's see what else we have. We have Aquarius energy. Okay? This is all about being really unique, radical, eccentric, diverse, futuristic. This is also disruptive energy as well. So yeah, you could be Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, South Node, but you are really unique. You are an innovator, okay? You can create so much for yourself in this lifetime. You are meant to have this futuristic way of looking and seeing things. You know, you're all about like radical change, I feel like, as well. Very liberal energy. We also have the 4th house, okay? Yep. And trine flow. Yeah, so I do feel like there is some insecurity in regards to home and family life due to a past life. And so when it comes to this lifetime, you're meant to find harmony in your home and family life. Like if you have fears and phobias connected to being a mother, for example, or even a father or anything like that, like a parent, some of you might have mother wounds from a past life, but you're meant to find harmony in this area of your life in this lifetime. Like the universe is supporting you to help you create the family and stability and structure that you've always wanted. But you have to trust in that. You have to believe that you can have that. That's the thing. You have to heal these wounds. Let's continue here. We have love. I'm picking up on there's going to be a great love in this lifetime for you for sure. Love and partnership. But again, you may even have be in a relationship or marry someone who you had this past life connection with, who might have left you in a past life. Yeah. Some of you might even marry this person and you're able to find forgiveness in this lifetime and then actually create that family that you were wanting to have in a past life together. Have this baby, this child that you were meant to have in a past life that you might have had or didn't end up having due to whatever happened. This family structure that you wanted to have in a past life that didn't happen, you're meant to have it in this lifetime. Forgiveness is meant to happen, especially in regards to home and family life. Some of you might even have a wounded relationship with your mom or with your dad or with your family that you're meant to heal and forgive in this lifetime and let go of, so you can cut these soul contracts up and not have to go through that experience again, so you can learn that lesson and let it go. And yeah, there's a lot of forgiveness here in regards to family. I feel like that's meant to happen in some way. A lot of possible pain in regards to family and even a mother wound I'm picking up on because of the 4th house. We have courage. You are meant to have courage, and you're really courageous and you're really talented, okay? You have many talents that you brought over from a past life, and your courage is honestly a talent of yours. You've been through a lot, I feel like, and you're very independent. I feel like you have an independent nature about you, and due to everything that you went through in a past life and even in this life, you have been so courageous through it all. You may have even taken risks, gone after things that people normally wouldn't have gone after or done because of fear, and you just did it anyway. You have a very conquering soul. We have black cat, good luck. You are blessed with good luck in this lifetime. You may even be connected to cats in some way. Even some of you might have a black cat that is your spirit guide, or just a cat in general that's your spirit guide. And we have sensitivity. You are very sensitive. You are a sensitive soul. So you may find yourself feeling triggered very easily when certain things come up. Like even when I feel like in your communication you get really sensitive as well. Like you may take things that people say to you the wrong way due to past wounds that still need healing. But you're also really sensitive. You pick up on the energy of other people very easily. So it's really important to cleanse your energy all the time. Do things that help cleanse your energy, okay? Very sensitive soul. We have Ascended Masters. Create open communication. There it is. Communication is so important in this lifetime. Learning how to communicate is really important in this lifetime. It's one of your goals for sure. And we have Galactic Healer. Move forward with an open mind. Yeah, so there's a lot of wounds that you have that may be holding you back from moving forward because you're still so wounded. Moving forward is going to be really important. Letting go of past pains, letting go of the past, allowing yourself to truly heal, let go, and move forward. Find forgiveness, because I feel like a lot of people hurt you in this lifetime, and a lot of this is past life karmic connections that you have in this lifetime that are meant to be healed in this lifetime. You have past wound, like even if you have like a wounded relationship with your mom or with your partner or with anyone, right? A lot of this is coming back from a past life. It's recycling, it's resurfacing because you did not get the chance to heal it in the past. So here you are. This is like past life karmic relationships, if you will. So there's potential for healing here and forgiveness and to let go and move forward, right? So a lot of healing energy here, and the need to have an open mind, open communication, changing perspectives. All right, we have music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So you find music really healing. It's even playing high frequency music is really important for you. Some of you could be musically talented. That could be a gift of yours, a talent of yours, but you also connect through music. I'm also picking up on, like, you know, those sound healing bowls. Like some of you could be gifted in doing sound healing. And then also strength. Yeah, you are so strong. Everything you have experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Look at that. Yeah, you are a warrior. All right, we have Vampire here. Makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Yeah, so you have a strong intuition. You know when people are not good for you. You know when people are trying to drain your energy, or when people are just like vampire energy drainers, okay? So keep listening to your intuition. If you have to cut people off, do so. It's okay. Protect your energy because you are so sensitive to the energy of others. But just so you know, if you are meant to heal relationships in this lifetime that are past life karmic, it's okay to heal but not talk to them again. I want to make that clear. That's okay to do that. But it's so important to allow yourself to let go of the resentment, and truly heal and move forward. We have Advocate. Inspires you to put compassion into action. Yeah, so you're also learning how to be compassionate and putting compassion behind your actions, how to become a compassionate soul. That's something you're also learning, and you're going to be an advocate for many. We also have Slave here. Okay, so it says surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Yeah, so in a past life, I feel like some of you may have been like part of some religious like situation where you may have felt like a priest or a pastor or someone in a religious situation had control over your mind, over your choices. You were in a really controlling religion. And so maybe that's why you might like struggle with when it comes to religion and spirituality and things like that, and connecting with God or source or the universe. So that's something you're meant to heal, and know that it's okay to trust in the divine. And that doesn't mean that you no longer have control over your own destiny or your life here, because we all have free will, right? And that's why I also feel like a lot of you may struggle when it comes to people in power or authority figures. You may like struggle to trust people in power, people with authority, because of this past life wound connected to control in some sort. And then we have child, orphan, independence based on learning to go at it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Yeah, some of you have a wounded inner child. Some of you in a past life could have been an orphaned when you were a baby, something like that. So you really struggle with, you know, feeling like you're a part of a family. I also get that energy as well. And maybe growing up, you had to learn a lot on your own. That's where you get your independence, because your family or people who you thought were supposed to be like a teacher, a guide, there for you, weren't there for you the way you needed them to be. And this could have been a past life as well. So you may have a strong sense of independence due to this, and you may have that fear of being a mom, fear of being a dad, fear of having children, or just you may even be an advocate for those who don't have parents. You may even be drawn to adopting or something of the sort. So this is advice for this lifetime for you. We have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, so you're meant to find balance in this lifetime, balance between the spiritual and practical sides of life, work and home life balance, balance in your communication, finding balance within your home and family, creating balance in all aspects and finding that inner balance. And then we have surrender to trust. Yes, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So the more you surrender to trusting yourself to make the right decisions, that is your gift. You're able to, you have a strong intuition. You're able to guide yourself along your path and find your destiny here, live out your destiny. Okay, so listen to your intuition and continue to heal and find faith and trust in a higher source, because I truly feel like connecting to your own version of spirituality is going to be really healing for your soul. All right, pile number 2, that is your reading. If it resonated, give this a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think, what's going on, and I really hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about your past life, what fears you may have from a past life, talents and gifts you brought over from a past life, and all that good stuff. So please remember, this is a collective reading. It's important to use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading, all right? But let's get started. Please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 3, those who chose this crystal here. What is the overall energy of pile number 3's past life? All right, we have Pluto energy, the 5th house, and Taurus energy. Okay, so yeah, in a past life, there was a lot going on when it came to your self-expression, your creativity, your inner child. You could be a Taurus sun, moon, rising, north node, south node, or that was for your past life as well. I feel like a lot of this has to do with your inner child, your creativity, and your self-expression, okay? In like standing out as an individual in a crowd of people as well, allowing your talents to be seen and heard. You may have also been really known for your individuality in a past life, for being confident, for putting yourself out there, or this is something you're meant to learn in this lifetime. But let's take a look. We have vows. Oh yeah, the 5th house talks about romance as well. Medicine, man or woman, spouse, and forgiveness. Interesting. Okay, so some of you, well, some of you were a medicine man or a woman in a past life, so you may be drawn towards careers that allow you to heal others in some way. Like I'm thinking like nurses, doctors, herbalists, spiritual healers of some sort. But also I'm picking up on a past life connection with a partner in this lifetime. So a partner you're with in this lifetime, or that you literally marry, because we have vows here. This is happening because you're learning forgiveness between the two of you in this lifetime. Like something may have happened in a past life between the two of you, and in this lifetime you're healing that past life karmic relationship. So you may have a karmic relationship with your spouse in this lifetime where you're finding forgiveness and healing through it, is something I'm picking up on. All right, let's continue. What else do we have? We have rejoice and celebration, triumph, foundation and achievement, passion ignited, recognition and reward. Oh my gosh. Okay, some of you are definitely, I'm picking up on this energy of being well known, well recognized. You had a lot of achievements and success. Some of you could have been born into royalty in a past life at some point. And then I'm also picking up on, in this lifetime, you're meant to ignite your passion, especially in a romantic partnership. You're meant to have celebration, triumph, foundation, and achievements. Like when I look at this, I see a family, right, living in a house. So you may even be destined to have a family with your spouse in this lifetime, and to have a foundation, security, and recognition and reward as well. You're meant to be recognized for your self-expression in this lifetime as well. That's a talent and gift you have. Like you have this self-expression about you, this creativity about you, that you're going to be recognized and rewarded for. You're going to have triumph and success in this, and a lot of celebration in this chosen field of yours. Whether that's in being an herbalist, a nurse, a doctor, a healer of some sort, you're going to be seen and recognized for all of your abilities to heal others as well, I'm picking up on. And you're going to create a solid foundation in home life for you and your spouse in this lifetime. We have complexity, okay? Complicates, contradicts, clashes. But then we also have educates and transforms. So some of you could be educators as well, but there's this complex energy, especially in regards to a marriage in a past life. I feel like there was a complex marriage. Then we have moon, feelings, instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, home and family, conditioning, okay? A lot of you are breaking free from the conditioning of the home and family that you grew up in, and because this also talks about a mother figure as well, and a femininity and lineage, okay? Your emotional self. You could be healing a mother wound in this lifetime, I'm picking up on as well, or healing your mother's lineage, like your mother's side, is also something that you could be doing in this lifetime, healing that. The 9th house, you could have your north or south node in the 9th house. This is really seeking energy, like travel, adventure, higher education, spiritual quests, journalism, risk-taking, faith and beliefs. So in this lifetime, you may find yourself being really spiritual in some sense, or seeking out, you know, the meaning of life, or this could have been a past life thing as well. So you're really drawn towards adventure, travel, seeking, and looking for answers and wisdom due to this past life. Scorpio, Pluto energy, transformative, okay, passionate, obsessive, intimate. I feel like you're meant to transform an intimate relationship between you and a partner in this lifetime as well. A lot of transformation in your beliefs, a lot of transformation in your self-expression, in your creativity. We also have environment, yes. So you're creating a solid foundation for yourself, because you may not have been able to get that in a past life. So in this lifetime, maybe because you were traveling and seeking so much in a past life, you're meant to really settle down and plant your roots in this lifetime and create that stable foundation for yourself. We also have parenting. Yeah, a lot of you are meant to be parents in this lifetime. I definitely feel that. You're meant to be a mom, a dad, build a solid foundation and have a family. You are also transforming your home and family, like healing generational trauma, I'm picking up on as well. You're a really healing individual too. I feel like you're actually going to be a wonderful parent for sure. And some of you may even have wounds connected to a parent as well. So it may make you fearful to even be a parent due to those wounds. But you're definitely meant to parent in some way. And maybe even reparent yourself because your inner child could be hurt. We have good luck. A lot of you are going to be really lucky in this lifetime. You have luck on your side. You could connect to cats. Cats could be your spirit guides, maybe even a black cat. Animals, look at that. Yeah, you have a strong connection to animals. You may work with animals in some way. You may surround yourself with some animals. But animals are your spirit guides in this lifetime, even like a source of protection. Nature, you connect with nature as well. It's really important for you to surround yourself with nature. It grounds your energy. We also have feathers and message. You're able to pick up on intuitive messages really easily. You may even see feathers a lot as signs and synchronicities. We have here, shield your energy, okay? So it's really important for you to shield your energy. You're really sensitive to the energies of others. So make sure you're protecting your energy in this lifetime for sure. Because you're really intuitive. You're connected to the moon and you feel things deeply. Some of you could even have a Scorpio moon I'm picking up on. What other zodiac signs do we have? Gemini, Aquarius, and Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, okay? We also have leadership. You're meant to be a leader. Take charge of your situation. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your situation. You have leadership abilities about you that is definitely a talent of yours. Builder, your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So anytime you're creating, right, tapping into your creativity and creating something that you like, it brings you a sense of accomplishment. You are literally a creator. Let go. Walk away from anything, from this situation in order to resolve it. So there's something you're needing to let go of. Even in a past life, your partner may have walked away from you or you walked away from your partner, and that could be something that you're trying to heal from in this lifetime together, is that like forgiving each other for like walking away from a situation, and it's like a second chance type of situation. Letting go, walking away from possibly too, because we had like environment and parenting, walking away from parents who make you feel unworthy. We have artists, okay, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. You could be an artist. You have creative talents and gifts. Yeah, like fifth house energy, artist, definitely. Exorcist, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Love that. So you are meant to free yourself from destructive impulses in this lifetime. Learning how to respond rather than react. Getting control of your emotions in this lifetime as well. We have transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. And then we have lover, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Yeah, there's definitely a love partnership in this reading that is going to be a great love for you. And, you know, you're meant to appreciate each other in this lifetime. And you also have a great passion and devotion towards something in your life that brings you a sense of purpose, whether that's something creatively that you're drawn towards, whether that's this healing energy, being a healer, serving the collective in some way, sharing your artwork, whatever it may be. You have a strong passion and devotion for someone or something that you're meant to truly just dive into and live out in this lifetime. And now I also have a few cards here that represent, you know, advice for this lifetime for you. So we have here judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Yeah, letting go of judging yourself and others and recognizing that everyone has their own life path. And if someone lives their life one way, you know, learning how to not judge them for living their life the way that they want to, and not judging yourself for not being maybe, you know, up to speed with society's way of living. You know, maybe you live differently than society wants you to, and not judging yourself for that. Maybe taking the road less traveled and learning how to not judge yourself and really truly love yourself. Surrender your fear of intimacy. Yeah, okay, you have a wounded relationship from the past that made you struggle a little bit with intimacy. So that's something you're also healing in this lifetime. And you're no longer fearing being intimate with someone. You're opening your heart. And service. I feel good when I can help others. Yeah, you're meant to help others as well. And it makes you feel good. You have an acts of service heart. And you want to help the collective in some way. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that this reading resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I am sending you all of my love. Until next time. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose this crystal here, this is your past life reading. All about what your past life might have been, talents, gifts you brought into this life from your past life, fears you may be dealing with, okay? So this is a collective reading. Please use your intuition to guide you. But please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of crystal number 4, those who chose this crystal here. What is the overall energy of their past life? What are their talents and gifts? We have Jupiter energy, Taurus energy in the 9th house. Yeah, so you guys may have traveled a lot in your past life, or you're meant to travel in this lifetime, and you're also meant to connect with your spirituality, your spiritual side, your beliefs. Your beliefs are meant to expand in this lifetime. You're meant to expand on a collective consciousness level. You could have your south or north node in the 9th house. Taurus energy as well. Jupiter in Taurus, Jupiter, sun, moon, or rising. Taurus in the 9th house I'm picking up on. Okay, what other zodiac signs? We have Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, and Scorpio. Okay, these can be sun, moon, risings, north node, south node. But yeah, you're definitely meant to expand in a big way in this lifetime, and you're also really lucky in this lifetime due to like past life karma. I feel like you're gonna be really lucky in this lifetime. But let's see what you're working with. We have male, female, orphan, Asia, Egypt, and authority figures. Interesting. So some of you may connect a lot with Asia or Egypt because a past life may stem from there. Like you may have lived in Egypt or Asia. Also, some of you may have been orphaned as a child. So you may feel like really alone in this lifetime. I feel like you may feel like you're alone. You may feel like nobody sees life the way that you do. You may feel like, you know, you struggle to get along with authority figures because you were abandoned by your mom and dad growing up, possibly. You may even struggle with your parents in this lifetime due to that past life energy of feeling like an orphan. Yeah, I'm just picking up on this wounded inner child energy, someone who feels so alone in this world, and so you seek to make sense of it through your spirituality or through this journey you're on, through travel, whatever else. But it's like you're looking for the true meaning of life because you feel so alone, and just like you may even feel like you're a really independent person because you were always taught that you had to be, because no one was really there for you, guiding you the way that you really wanted them to. You definitely have a wounded inner child. We have harmony, material harvest, sacrifice, rest and rejuvenate, and mental conflict. Yeah, so you deal with a lot of mental conflict, and a lot of it stems from this past life wound. You may be drawn to resting and rejuvenating a lot. Like, it's really important for you to rest and rejuvenate and recharge. You may find that when you're around a lot of people, you feel like your energy is just drained. In this lifetime, you're meant to have material gain. You're meant to live a life that is abundant. And you're meant to find harmony within the relationships you have with others. You're not meant to be alone. You're not meant to feel lonely. You may have sacrificed yourself in some way in a past life. So you may have self-sacrificing tendencies, people-pleasing tendencies, this need to put other people before you. And it's important too, because I feel like you don't want other people to feel like they're alone. So you tend to like push your boundaries, push your limits, and overextend yourself because you want everyone to, you know, feel at peace. You want everyone to feel like they're not alone. You want that harmony, that connection with other people. So you overextend yourself. But this is draining your energy. So it's really important for you to make sure you're setting those boundaries. And I feel like you struggle a lot with mental conflict. You may have anxiety. You may have subconscious fears that you struggle with. You may have a really restless mind. Your mind might talk a lot. Oh, that's a lot. This is a lot of energy. But you're meant to have harmony and material gain in this lifetime. But you need to stop sacrificing yourself because you overextend yourself a lot. You need to rest and rejuvenate. We have Chiron, healing. Yeah. You also are a gifted healer. You may find that you attract people who need healing. You may be drawn towards healing professions, but there's a lot of wounded energy within you that's needing to be healed as well. A lot of past life trauma that is meant to be healed in this lifetime. Gemini energy. You're really curious. You're always seeking. You could have a very curious mind. You could have a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, South Node, Gemini in the 9th house. Your mind's really active. Again, communication is a big part of a talent of yours. You're really gifted at communicating with others. People love talking with you. It's like social butterfly energy. You're really adaptive. You're able to adapt to certain situations. We also have semi-sextile, allowing, sees the potential. You see the potential in other people. You give hope to other people. That's the thing. In a past life, no one saw the potential in you, or at least that's how it felt. So in this lifetime, you feel like you have all this potential, but nobody acknowledges it. Nobody recognizes it. Nobody, like the people that you want to, especially parents, like authority figures, you want people to acknowledge your talents and your gifts, but you don't always get that. So you have to give that to yourself. You have to allow yourself to recognize and see the potential in yourself. And because of this, you also make sure to go out of your way to recognize and see the potential in other people. You're able to see the potential in other people. You're like their #1 hype person. You may even be someone of wisdom who friends come to for guidance because you do see that potential in them. Spirituality. Yeah, you're a really spiritual soul. You're really connected to your spirituality, and it's really important for you to connect to your spiritual side. You have a lot of spiritual gifts, and you're meant to live a very spiritual life. We also have love and partnership. In this lifetime, there's going to be a great love for you that really actually sees the potential in you, that makes you feel seen, heard, and validated. I definitely feel that for you. We have happiness. You're meant to live a life that is happy. You're going to have happiness in this lifetime, even if you don't feel that way right now. Like I said, good luck. Jupiter energy. You're meant to have it in this lifetime. Boundaries. Yeah, what was I talking about? Self-sacrificing energy. You need to set boundaries because you are someone who just wants to help everyone. You want everyone to feel like they're not alone. And so you overextend yourself. So setting boundaries is so important, okay? Make sure you're setting boundaries. You are gifted with numerology. You may pick up on numerology really easily. You know, you're gifted with numbers. You see signs and synchronicity through numerology. Very, very cool. And we also have chance. You're able to take a chance in life. You take a lot of risks. You have this lucky, risky, go-getting energy, like risk-taking energy. You're not afraid to take a chance. We have divine will, let go of fear. Yes, you need to let go of fear. You have a lot of fears in this lifetime due to past life trauma and whatever else. It's time to let go of your fears. That's going to be really important for you. You are environmentalist, so you may be drawn to nature and you're an environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. Love that. We also have time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So some of you watching this have a decision to make about something in your life. So it's time to decide and make that decision. Protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Interesting. Some of you are going through a career change or wanting to or starting a new career at this time. And Spirit is coming through to let you know that you are protected in this career change. So it's time for you to take that leap of faith, take that risk, take that chance, and go ahead and make that career change if that's what you feel called to do. You may also change careers a lot in this lifetime. We have guide, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. You could even be an earth guide for other people. But you have a lot of divine wisdom, a lot of spiritual insight, and you're able to find divine guidance, connect to your angels, connect to source, and you're also able to help others do the same. You're a guide, a teacher. Didn't want to look at that one yet. We have bully. Okay, highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. In a past life, you might have felt like In a past life, you might have been bullied. In this lifetime, you may have struggled with bullying as well, where people were bullying you. So you have a lot of wounds connected to being bullied in some way. Your own fears bully you, so it's time to let go of your fears and to not let your mental conflict get in your way, right? That's the only thing holding you back from living out the life you desire is your own inner fears. And then we have child wounded. Yeah. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning path of forgiveness. You have a wounded inner child and you are healing that in this lifetime, and then you are helping others do the same. And you are also might be drawn towards helping children in some way. You may adopt. You may be drawn to, you know, working with children who are wounded, like I'm getting like a psychologist or a doctor, a nurse, something like that. You have a lot of compassion within you, and you're meant to heal others and help heal others and help others find healing. And then storyteller, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Some of you are gifted writers. You are meant to share your story. You are going to share a story in this lifetime. You may write in this lifetime. You may express yourself in this lifetime. Your story is meant to be heard, especially because when we think of the 9th house, the opposite of that is the 3rd house of communication. So you could have a north or south node in the 9th or 3rd house, which could be that you are meant to share and communicate in some way, public speaking, writing, just this gift of sharing and storytelling. Wow, very interesting. That could be part of the career change you're making in some way. For some of you, not all of you, but yeah. All right, and here's your advice for this lifetime. We have envy. I am the same as everybody with different challenges. Okay, so you're letting go of envy. And you're also learning that you are just like everyone else, but everybody just has their own struggles, their own challenges, okay? Stop comparing yourself. Let go of the envy you feel. Maybe you look at other people and you're like, wow, it must be nice to have parents that love you, or to be born into this family that is just so nurturing and loves you so much. Or it must be nice to have this dream job and live out your highest potential. That can be you too. Your challenges and struggles are actually for a divine purpose, right? You have a story to tell. There's reasons as to why things unfold in our life, and that's a really optimistic way to look at it, but you can either let your challenges and struggles hold you back, or you could learn from them and move forward, right? We also have loneliness. Yes, I know that I am never alone. You struggle with feeling lonely due to this orphan wound that you have, this wounded inner child. You're never alone, okay? You are never alone. And it's time to recognize that. Surrender the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. It's time to listen to your body. Like I said, you need to set boundaries because you're very self-sacrificing and you just want everybody happy. You want to make everyone happy. You want harmony. You have a bit of people-pleasing tendencies. Set those boundaries. Listen to your body, okay? Listen to your intuition. So that's your reading pile number 4. I hope that this resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Leave a comment below. I love talking with you. I'm sending you all of my love, and I hope to see you next time.